Hi there, welcome to number one Geek. It is I, Saz, and we're back with some more Stardeus. Version 1.4, 0.1.4, 0.14. There's a 0, a point, and a 1 and a 4 in it. Either way. Anyway, it's the events update. And currently we're mining titanium, and we are pretty much lacking a lot of materials, as you can see. Also, just to make things a little bit more fun, because, you know, this isn't a number one Geek episode without more chaos being thrown in, we've got a psychic storm. So that basically everyone's going to have their minds unravelled, even though the fact is that they're starving, they've got no entertainment, they're stuck in a death box in space with no hope of existence in reality or anywhere near colonising a planet. So, yeah, you know, let's just throw that on top of it as well. That's absolutely fine. Let's have a look at the research, shall we? We've only got 5, which is probably due to the fact that I ended it with something where I'd finished it all off. So basic bot parts, flux capacitor. Still don't know what that does. Have no idea. Have no idea what it does. But it adds to class points, so there's no point getting it until we get our class somehow raised. There's a return beacon. So fast travel points. That actually might be quite useful. Yeah, why not? Let's grab that, because what's coming out afterwards? Black holes. Yeah, okay. Thruster efficiency, we don't need those, but yeah, we'll put the return beacon in there. That's going to make things a little bit better, I would think. So let's have a look at how we're doing. Psychic storm. So we're mining titanium at the moment. Let's have a look at the galaxy at the moment. We have crude oil deposit and a coal deposit. Oh, that's actually quite good. Hadn't realised we've got a crude oil deposit, but that does make things a little bit easier, doesn't it? So where are we getting the titanium? We're right above the titanium. Okay, but a slight problem with the crude oil deposit is that we cannot make it because the refinery. We can't make the plastics and stuff. That's what the refinery does. We're in a little bit of a catch-22 situation with that. But let's just grab as much of the stuff as we possibly can and carry on with the slow death and madification of the people. Or maybe let's eat Cody, because he keeps fighting fights. He's a bad dog. He's not a good boy. You know, it's not like Hassan. You can't put a big electric collar around his neck and squeeze it every time he's done something that upsets people. I know, topical. But he did it. We all know he did it, no matter what anyone says. Right, anywho, let's get back to the actual game instead of politics. Well, actually, it's not politics. This is basically torturing a dog, but either or. Where are we? We are... Well, that was bloody stupid, wasn't it? Oh, well. Oh, she's the neighbourhood menace anyway, and she was a sociopath, so whatever. Not going to be missed. What was she having? Uniform. She didn't have a space... Oh, she had a spacesuit, but she didn't have a helmet. That'll be... Okay. We've also got 7 colonists. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've still got 8 spots. We used to have 8 colonists. But of course, one of them just died. Yes. Okay, let's see where we are so far. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at who we can have. Piloting social. Okay. Research, demolition. Research expedition. Yeah, we'll take this guy, because we need more people to expedite. Is that right? Search. Let's just say search. Right. Almost instantly, because I've actually started something, we've got more stuff to look at, which is probably not going to be too exciting. There's a stock market, connect automation, switches, decorations, improve furniture, coffee... and stuff. I need to know how I can make rubber. Different ways I can make rubber. So let me have a look at the... Oh, that's not even worked yet, has it? So let's have a look at station. Okay, let's look at the new order. Can we make rubber? Where's rubber? There we go. So, we need petroleum and carbon. So, we've got carbon, got no petroleum. Did I just see a radar found? It's turned a signature. What's that? Found derelict ship. Okay. Now that's interesting. Why don't we? Yeah, let's let's take a pop over to that, because you know, if we're lucky, we might be able to find parts that will allow us to sort out. I mean, crude oil's fine, but we need petroleum to make oil, and we need the machine that makes turns crude oil into petroleum. But that needs rubber. So yeah, we're a bit stuck on that whole situation. Not fun, not the best idea. We may need to have a look at some way of making sure that we keep petroleum or trade petroleum. Right. Let's approach the ship. Okay, so what have we got here? Let me just pause for a second. Replicator. Okay. Charge station. Karaoke machine. Advanced data harvester. Nice. Thrusters. What are you? That's an urn. Okay. Well, we don't really need an urn, do we? Okay. So, where are we? We're over there. Okay. So, first things first. This bottom here, we can just pretty much take apart. There's a captain's chair in there and a table. Yeah. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Now, what is this made out of? A replicator. Now, what does that do, actually? I'll tell you what. Why don't we plug it in and find out? That might be a good idea. Pop it there. Got the return beacon. Mini turrets we got as well. Good. Facilities, surgery hub and a morgue, and an exit booth. Food prep, we've got a beverage cooler. Atmosphere, we've got our big oxygen pump. Electricity, we've got our larger batteries. CPU modules, which we'll probably end up needing. And I suspect we're going to probably end up needing some computing stuff, organ storage. Let's actually, yes, that's a good idea. Why don't we have a look at the research? How much have we got? Yeah, we need more of these bad boys here. So let's computing disk module. Right, how are we going to do this without causing too much hassle? We can put one there, one there, one there, and one there, and maybe one there, one there, one there, one there. So that should hopefully give us a little bit extra in the way of computing power, so that we can carry on with our research. We've also found silicon. That's good. Now, I think I see what's going on here now. Is that we are effectively coming to a planet for a resource, and then we find more resources using our scanning facilities. So that's pretty darn good. As an incoming storage capsule. 4 of them. Unfortunately for us, they seem to be incoming to the derelict rather than anything that... Oh, what's that? Steel double bed? Right. Let's relocate that. One of you lucky people are going to be the proud owner of a steel double bed. There we go, put that there. Why not? Let's move some of the other items out. So, second karaoke machine. Pop that there. advanced data harvester. And I think what we can do there is pop that in here somewhere. Now I'm running out of room though. In all fairness. There we go, put that there. I don't have an advanced data harvester, do I? So that's it. But they're also, just because I have the advanced data harvester doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to be able to harvest anything that is technically advanced. Right, well, that hasn't been done yet. So let me go speed things up a bit so that we've got people doing what they're supposed to be doing. Just wondering if that bed is going to get in the way. Should be able to walk past those chairs, shouldn't they? Okay, let's check the research, just in case there's anything we do need. Stock market connector, wall connectors, decorations, sign, improved furniture, coffee, emergency siren. Not at the moment. Replicator's here. Right, so let's see what this does. It's fueled by a planet. Oh, right. It's a mind transfer device. Okay. Okay, this is basically me turning people into robots, isn't it? Rather morbid. I'm not 100% sure people would be too happy being made to do that, but oh. An unidentified object has appeared somewhere on the ship. Now, where are you? Where's the egg? There it is. Okay. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because it could be a human being, but you know what? I don't care. Those unidentified objects, they can pretty much die for all I care. Put it there. And what is the replicator made out of? Because if there is rubber in there, titanium plate, gold bond, improved microchip. You see, the thing is that we don't have the research for it, and I'm wondering if it might be better for me to take it apart. If you agree, pop something down in the comment section, and I'll see what's I'll see what the general what's the word? General thoughts are. Incoming stasis pod. Oh, that's fine. Well, fortunately, those crawlers are now over here, and right, let's have a look at. Let's take control of him. Let's put him there. And then he can start shooting these things from afar. Okay, let's slow down. Apparently it's a circus animal, these crawlers. Are you going to do something about this, or... Right. Attack him. There we go. That's right. You shoot these little buggers. There we go. Might as well speed this up now. It's not going to take too long, is it? You'd thought. Okay. Right, pause it up. Right, release Nomad. Right, that you need to be disposed of. Dispose. Means we get some food ready, doesn't it? Okay. So then what we'll do is we'll get someone to open that capsule. Crude oil. That's great, but we actually want refined petroleum. Please. If you could. Where have you gone, guys? Anyone? Can do that as well. Contained the research of the flux capacitor. But I don't know what it does. That's the point. We can probably disassemble this as well, can't we? Maybe relocate this bad boy. Pop it there. Looks like I'm probably going to have to make a dedicated server room as well. Very, very shortly. Disassemble those. Okay, get as much of the materials as we possibly can. Space helmet, space suit and uniform. Good. Okay, and finally this one. Because one of them's going to have a bomb in it. You know it is. Right. You can probably be deconstructed as well, because too many of you become a problem as well. Right, so still having no idea what the flux capacitor does, and yeah, we're hypoxia. It's 2 days ago, apparently. She died. Huh. Well, there's auto hauling. What I can do now. A silver ingot, that's nice. But still. Not exactly helping us, is it? Okay. Let me have a quick look, see if we do actually have any petroleum. this is the market. We seem to have a lot of bits and pieces of people, which is a little bit worrying, I have to say. Crude oil, we've got the crude oil, yeah. Yeah, we have absolutely nothing in the way of petroleum. I'm wondering if we should, if there's another ship around. Let me have a quick look. I don't want to click it because I don't want to walk away from it. So let's deal with this first. Nuclear cell. Disassemble that as well. I mean, we could bury people down for 1,000 years, but that would just still make crude oil, wouldn't it? The doctor's gone to sleep. Good for them. What are you waiting on? Plastic. Which is another thing that we need oil for. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Right, let us see how many of these bad boys. Do I have... Okay, I think what I need to do is now make a floor socket and pop that there. Maybe speed things up a bit more. Go on, get that floor socket going. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to make a dedicated server room, which may end up being that I'm going to have to take over maybe this part here and put all the server information in the back of here. Whilst all this lot lives far, far away. Ah, good. Right, so we've got that working now. Let me slow myself down so that we're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So that now should bring our research up. So we're now at 224. So that's plenty of stuff that we can do now. Okay, but we're still kind of stuck on the same old, same old. I am going to do coffee. And I'm going to get this emergency siren out of the way because I do love the trap floors. Because they are very good for catching invaders out. I think the interesting thing... Well, did I not have a... It was kind of like a tractor beam, wasn't there? Right, so next job. Because I've noticed that we are starting to run a little out of time here. So let's put some flooring in here and here. And maybe here. Maybe across here as well. Thinking about it. Because then what we want to do is we want to put in some walls. Pop that from there to there. There to there. And then we want to put doors in as well. So we want doors. A door here and a door here. I don't know why that didn't allow me to open those doors. And that will now mean that we've got this room here where we can start maybe moving servers over. Or start turning this into a dedicated server room. Let's speed that up. Research lacks resources. Okay. So we've got nothing at the moment. Oh, going. Okay, let's have a look at the configure of this one. New order. Synthetic datoid. Why not? Well, I think that was a good decision. Because that egg was actually a load of crawlers. Right, let's get Nomad back here. Under control. Let's bring him here. And they're just sitting ducks, aren't they? Effectively. Okay. Right, and then these crawlers here, we'll dispose of them. A bit more food. It's always been my thing. Eggs then ended up being a lot of dogs and cats and people sometimes. So I've never really been too au fait with the eggs. So I always tend to find a place to put it. So, maybe one of these rooms, maybe the put the egg in room, lock the door, and then if it is something that needs killing, we can then expose it to space and get one of our shooty guys to take them down. Well, we are really coming up close to finishing today. Am I now at the point where I can take this whole ship apart? Yeah, I think that might be the case. So let's... Whoop. Oh, damage structure collapse. Where did that happen? There, that's fine. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Right, so... Interestingly enough, we've now built ourselves a server room. We'll probably be moving some of this stuff over into the server room. We also might need power in here as well. Electricity, floor socket. That's probably going to be there because we can do it in the place where people walk, because that's probably going to be a walkway there. And so I get all the servers put in there. And then we can close these doors. Right, there we go. And then so we put that, charge that, charge that. Charge that, charge that, charge that. Okay. Don't really need any light in the server room. It's just there for placing stuff. So still, we're out of rubber. This is the one thing that does annoy me, is that when you're trying to build something, it stops when you get to the bottom you can't do. So instead of loading it up, or giving you the option of loading it up, of course. Right. So yeah, to conclude, we've managed to find a derelict ship. We have also managed to get some different types of deposits that we've found, which is always good. We're still looking for petroleum, which is our major thing, because we need to get that to get the crude oil production going. We need petroleum to make petroleum. Always fun. Oh, so research has come back. It's 9 now. Is there anything interesting? Winch range upgrade? Not really. Unless, of course, you're trying to winch a derelict closer to you. That's always good. Fire suppression system. Let's do that, because then we're closer to the traps. Right. The only one thing I haven't done is put in an internal organ system. But that's for next episode. Anyway, just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you could possibly press the like button and the subscribe button and bell icon, etc. And if you want to, pop something down in the comment section. Engagement apparently is the main thing now with YouTube. So please pop down something, even if you just want to call me an idiot. Or just tell me how bad I'm doing something. I'm perfectly fine taking it on the chin. And also getting insulted. I have a wife. I know how it feels. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Thanks very much. See you out. Bye-bye.